Welcome to this episode of Vietnam Diaries. In this episode, we would take you to a phenomenal tour of world-famous Mekong Delta. Mekong Delta is also called the Rice Bowl of Vietnam. This delta is carpeted in numerous layers of greens. It's a water world that moves to the rhythms of the mighty Mekong, where boats, houses and markets float upon the innumerable rivers, canals and streams that crisscross the landscape like arteries. We have reached to the delta now. We can see this area is filled with plants of different types. These are local inhabitants who still kept the local music and art alive. We are served some seasonal fruits and they sing community songs to entertain us. We reach now to bee farms in Mekong Delta. Mekong Delta is more than just a water world. There are so many exciting things one can experience here. We pay a visit to bee farms to have an insight into how locals manufacture natural honey from bees, thereby deeply understanding people in the south of Vietnam. It is really worth a visit to get a closer look at the way farmers extract the honeybees. We head to a small area where there exist few tables, each of which is prepared with a teapot and some glasses. There, farmers let you try a perfect combination of tea with natural honey, a squeeze of lime, and a little dried honeycomb. Coconut candy, called kio dua by the Vietnamese, is one of the most popular and delicious candies in Vietnam, enjoyed by a majority of people because of its unique and fragrant taste. For years, coconut candy has become a cultural symbol of people in the south of Vietnam, and coconut candy making is an important part of people in the region to earn a living. Mekong Delta trip is never complete without the boat ride. This is a narrow boat called a sampan. An oar is used to paddle your way down the river under fronds of palm trees lining both sides. This is adventurous and very much engaging. You can feel the rustic nature of Delta. The Mekong is one of the largest rivers in the world. It originates at the Tibetan Plateau and flows nearly 3,000 km in southeastern direction. The Mekong River is one of the wildest rivers in the world and is surprisingly undeveloped for such a large river. There are no large cities or industrial zones along its banks. It is not dammed. Until 1994, there were not even bridges to cross it. For the most part, it is brown, muddy, and still wild and free. Mekong River is the 12th longest river in the world and the 7th longest in Asia. It runs through 6 countries in total: China, Laos, Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam. And locals of different countries have given it different names that mean different things. Mekong Delta trip is a cherishing experience and connects you to the local culture of Vietnam. We recommend you to take this trip in case you are visiting Vietnam. Keep smiling, keep watching. See you in next video of Vietnam Diaries.